Hello everyone. Today we're going to visit the most luxurious kingdom in the Arab world. This country is famous for its nightlife, upscale dance clubs, bars, and the most luxurious beaches in the world. Here you'll get to admire the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, the world's first 7-star hotel built on the sea, the world's largest palm-shaped island, Palm Jumeirah, Dubai Frame Sky, and Dubai Desert Safari. So today we're going to visit the United Arab Emirates, or Dubai. The city today will be very interesting, so remember to watch the video until the end. It's really exciting and full of surprises. Before we begin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. Let's start the video. There are cities that grew beside rivers, cities protected by forests, cities blessed with perfect weather. And then there is Dubai, a city that rose out of pure desert, no natural rivers, very little rain, temperatures so brutal that in summer, even the air feels heavy to breathe. On paper, this place should have stayed a small fishing village forever, but it didn't. Today, Dubai is one of the most extravagant cities on earth. The skyline looks almost unreal at night. Ferraris roar through streets lined with glowing skyscrapers. Tourists crowd luxury malls larger than small towns. The Burj Khalifa climbs so high it disappears into clouds. Offshore, artificial islands shaped like palm trees stretch into the Persian Gulf like something designed in a billionaire's dream. Iconic, and then comes the strange part. 30 minutes away from all that luxury, the desert still exists. Silent, empty, ancient. You can spend the afternoon racing across sand dunes in a desert safari, then end the night inside a 7-star hotel covered in gold and glass. Dubai is not actually a country. It is one emirate inside the United Arab Emirates, a federation of 7 emirates. But somehow Dubai became the one the whole world can't stop watching. But the deeper you look into Dubai, the stranger the story becomes. Because the people building this futuristic desert city are, for the most part, not even from here. The United Arab Emirates sits on the eastern edge of the Arabian Peninsula, between Saudi Arabia and Oman. The entire country covers about 32,000 square miles, smaller than many American states. Yet its global influence feels far larger than its size. And here comes the real surprise. Native Emirati Arabs make up only a small percentage of the population. In cities like Dubai, the majority are expatriates and migrant workers who came chasing opportunity. Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Filipinos, Egyptians, Europeans, Africans, people from almost everywhere. Iconic walk through Dubai for 1 hour and you will hear Arabic, English, Hindi, Urdu, Tagalog, and Bengali, sometimes all in the same elevator. That's what makes the city feel different from the rest of the Middle East. It does not feel culturally isolated. It feels global. Abu Dhabi may be the capital of the UAE and the political center of the Federation, but Dubai became the face of ambition, the business capital, the tourism giant, the city the world recognizes instantly, which creates a strange feeling. Dubai looks Arab on the surface, but underneath it feels like the entire world living in one desert skyline. If Dubai had one moment that shocked the entire planet, this was it. The day a tower rose out of the desert and touched the clouds. The Burj Khalifa is not just the tallest building in the world. It feels like Dubai challenging gravity itself. Standing at 2,717 feet tall, with 163 floors, the tower became a global symbol of ambition the moment it opened in 2010. Its elevators move so fast your ears can actually feel the pressure changing as you rise above the city, and sometimes the top completely disappears into fog and clouds. Which is surreal when you remember this place is still a desert. Construction began in 2004 during Dubai's massive economic boom. The project cost around $1.5 billion and required thousands of workers, engineers, and designers from around the world. Iconic. But as the tower kept rising higher and higher, Dubai's financial crisis nearly pushed the city to the edge. At one point, the government was running dangerously low on money. Yet they refused to stop building because Burj Khalifa was never just a skyscraper. It was a message, a statement that Dubai no longer wanted to be seen as a small Gulf city built on sand. It wanted to stand above every skyline on Earth, and somehow it actually did. Luxury exists everywhere. But Dubai turned luxury into a spectacle. This is a city where a hotel stands on its own artificial island, where tourists walk through shopping malls larger than small towns, where gold, marble, waterfalls, and supercars became part of everyday life. The clearest symbol is Burj Al Arab, the sail-shaped hotel often called the world's first seven-star hotel, built above the Persian Gulf. Covered with gold interiors, private butlers, Rolls-Royce service. Even wealthy visitors sometimes walk inside just to take photos and leave amazed. Then comes Atlantis, the Palm. A giant resort sitting on the man-made Palm Jumeirah Island. An island that, from the sky, looks exactly like a giant palm tree. Iconic inside are underwater suites, luxury beaches, aquariums, and restaurants built for celebrities and royalty. And then there is Dubai Mall. Not simply a mall, almost a miniature city. More than 1,000 stores. An enormous aquarium. An indoor ice rink. And outside, the Dubai fountain dances every night beneath Burj Khalifa. Dubai understood something very early. Modern tourism is no longer about survival. It is about emotion, fantasy, and escape. For millions visiting Dubai, the experience feels less like reality and more like futuristic theater. And this is where Dubai stops feeling normal. Because the city was no longer satisfied with building on land. Dubai decided to build into the sea itself. Palm Jumeirah became the symbol of that ambition. A massive artificial island shaped like a palm tree, built using millions of tons of sand and rock pulled from the Persian Gulf. From space, the island is clearly visible, which still sounds absurd. A desert city creating new land in the ocean for luxury villas and five-star resorts. But Dubai did not stop there. Palm Jebel Ali was planned even larger, part of a bigger dream to push the coastline farther into the sea, almost like the city was trying to redesign geography itself. Then there is Miracle Garden, one of the strangest places in the Middle East. Iconic, more than 150 million flowers blooming in brutal desert heat, bright colors everywhere. In a country where natural green landscapes barely exist, and maybe the wildest example is Ski Dubai, a fully indoor ski resort inside a shopping mall, real snow, chairlifts, winter jackets, all operating while outside temperatures can pass 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Dubai keeps proving one unbelievable idea again and again. With enough money, technology, and ambition, even nature can be negotiated with. But here is the part most people never think about. Less than 2 centuries ago, Dubai was almost nothing. No skyscrapers, no luxury islands, no air-conditioned malls filled with snow and designer brands. Just heat, sand, and a small fishing village beside the Gulf. In the 1800s, families survived here through pearl diving, fishing, and coastal trade. Divers would spend hours underwater searching for pearls by hand. It was dangerous work. Some never came back to the surface. At the time, nobody could have imagined this place becoming one of the most recognized cities on Earth. Then everything changed. Oil and natural gas transformed the region during the 20th century. But what made Dubai different was not simply discovering oil. Iconic. It was what the leadership did with the money afterward. Instead of relying only on oil forever, the UAE began investing heavily into ports, airports, tourism, real estate, and global business. Dubai turned itself into a crossroads connecting Europe, Asia, and Africa. Leaders like Sheikh Zayed helped unite the 7 emirates into the modern UAE in 1971. And Dubai pushed even further. This city did not become rich by accident. It was planned, built, and imagined long before the world believed it was possible. But then you notice something strange about Dubai. The city almost feels split into two different worlds. One world lives above the clouds, champagne on rooftops, music blasting from beach clubs at 2 a.m., tourists taking selfies beside Lamborghinis they do not own, people flying in for one weekend, spending more money than some families make in a year. And the other world? You see it early in the morning. Construction buses moving through the heat before sunrise, workers wearing dusty uniforms while giant glass towers rise behind them. The same towers tourists later call beautiful. That contrast stays in your head, because Dubai is officially part of a deeply traditional Islamic country. Iconic, yet parts of the city feel closer to Las Vegas or Miami than what many people imagine the Gulf should look like. Nightclubs, luxury beach culture, extreme freedom inside tourist zones, and somehow it all exists beside mosques, prayer calls, and conservative traditions. A lot of migrant workers came here chasing hope. From India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, the Philippines, some built successful lives, some got trapped in low-paying jobs and harsh contracts. That is probably the real story of Dubai, a city shining so brightly that sometimes people stop asking who is standing in the shadows. And maybe that is why Dubai feels so addictive to people. Because beneath all the chaos, contradictions, and luxury, the city actually works frighteningly well. The roads are spotless. The airports feel futuristic. Even ordering a taxi can feel smoother than in many Western cities. Dubai built an entire reputation around speed, comfort, and convenience. Its metro system runs through the desert like something from a science fiction movie. Dubai International Airport became one of the busiest airports on Earth, and Emirates Airlines turned long-distance travel into a luxury experience people genuinely get excited about. Then there is the police force, which honestly feels unreal the first time you see it. Lamborghinis, Rolls-Royces, iconic Mercedes supercars parked beside officers in perfect uniforms. At first, it almost looks like a publicity stunt. But in Dubai, image matters. A lot. And despite being one of the world's biggest tourist cities, crime rates remain surprisingly low. Many residents say they feel safer walking at night here than in major cities across Europe or America. But underneath the modern skyline, old Gulf traditions still survive: Arabic coffee, dates shared with guests, falcon hunting, camel racing across the desert, horse culture tied to royal families. That is what makes Dubai feel unusual. The future arrived here fast, but parts of the old desert soul never completely disappeared. Dubai feels like a dream at first, a very expensive dream. The cars look unreal, the skyline looks fake, and at night the city almost glows like it is trying to prove something to the world. Faster, bigger, richer. That has become the identity of Dubai. But stay long enough, and the illusion starts to crack a little. The heat is brutal. In summer, stepping outside can feel like breathing through a hairdryer. Many newcomers are shocked by how hard daily life can actually feel beneath the luxury image. And then there is the cost of living: high rent, constant pressure. A city where people work nonstop just to keep up with the lifestyle surrounding them. In 2024, heavy rain flooded parts of Dubai so badly that luxury cars were left floating in the streets. Iconic for a moment. The futuristic desert city suddenly looked fragile. That moment stayed with people because Dubai is often described as a sweet prison, safe, clean, comfortable, a place millions dream of reaching, yet a place where many quietly feel temporary, like guests inside someone else's fantasy. So what is Dubai really? A modern paradise rising from the desert, or a beautiful illusion built with oil, money, and ambition? Please share your opinion in the comments so everyone can see it. If this gives you a new perspective, please subscribe for more interesting insights, and let me know what resonated with you most in today's video. Thank you for watching the whole video. See you in the next one.